fly with me on the cheapest flight I could find out the country. So I booked a flight from Atlanta to Lisbon for $200 on British Airways economy with a layover in London. So I found this flight 2 weeks before the actual flight went off because it's off season. Nobody wants to fly. They had me first walking through the first class so I could see that I'm all the way in the back, which I mean, I'm okay with. I only paid $200. Since this is off season, this flight was nowhere near full, so I did get a window seat without having to pay. I think it was like $64 to pick your seat. I feel like people always ask me, how am I always traveling? Like it's just some grand expensive thing. But I literally paid $200 for this flight. Like, just stop going to the club and getting a section for a month and you'll be able to afford like 5 trips. But this flight came with the standard pillow and blanket. They were pretty comfortable. I don't know, I don't really use pillows and blankets on flights anyways. I had to bring out my Clorox wipes. I'm determined not to get sick on this trip. I literally wipe everything down, especially since I'm going to be on this airplane for 8 hours. Also came with these headphones, which were actually really nice for economy. I'm pretty sure business class and first class got headphones though. The safety video came on and I was paying extra attention this time. And it was kind of funny and very British. The flight finally took off. Also, there was a guy who was sitting in the middle seat and no one sitting in the aisle seat. So I had to like tap him on his shoulders and tell him to move to the aisle seat because I don't think anybody's coming. I put on my do-rag and started to look for a movie to watch. And I noticed they had British Airways original. So I was like, oh, y'all make movies, but it just showed like normal movies. But I played Piece by Piece, the Pharrell Williams like documentary. That movie was really good. I didn't notice how many hits he actually made. And then they started handing out food, which I didn't know we were gonna get dinner. For 8 hours, I thought we were just gonna get one meal, but we got dinner and breakfast. It was like a chicken or pasta option that we could have got. I got chicken with mashed potatoes, which I never got the hate for airplane food. Like, I feel like that's what you should expect. Like, of course, it's not going to be gourmet 5-star restaurant. It tastes like food. I had some flavor to it. But after that, I went to sleep and woke up to breakfast. I got me some orange juice and then they gave like a breakfast sandwich. So I guess we kind of got 2 meals in this flight. As soon as I opened my window and saw all this overcast and clouds, I knew that we were near. We were about to land in London and the flight didn't even feel that long. But yeah, the weather was very gloomy, very London, exactly what you would expect. But I have a 3-hour layover here in London, Heathrow, and then I'll be headed to my final destination of Lisbon. Follow if you want to see what I do in my layover and what I eventually do in Lisbon.